Did you know the gold rush lasted from only 1857 to 1867? In 10 short years, all the gold vanished. 30,000 people came, and when the gold was gone, many left. The once thriving town of Barkerville disappeared in the blink of an eye. But in Bridgepark, the story continues today. I'm Peter Simlington with the International News, and I'm joined today by George Ose, the founder of Bridgepark. How are you, George?
Great!
George, tell us the story of how Bridgepark came to be.
Well, I was a settler, and I told my folks back east that I was moving out here with my family, so I left, and then they heard tell of gold, and so they came out here and they met me, and so yeah, and then here we are.
Tell us about a normal day in the life of a gold panning prospector.
Well, it was tough. You'd scoop up sand, swirl it around. On good days, you'd find a gold nugget. On bad days, you wouldn't, but it was all really nice, but yeah.
What year did you come here, George Ose?
I came in 1857.
So you prospected for how many years?
10 and a half.
Wow, so you caught the BC Gold Rush from start to finish.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks very much.
All right, thank you.
I'm joined now with Abigail. She was widely credited as being the second settler to Bridgepark. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Abigail, tell us a little bit about your restaurant, Minty's Breakfast Bar.
Well, the most popular meal for the mornings is warmed milk with a side of ice cream with blueberries on top.
That sounds delicious.
Yes.
How did you get the name Minty's Breakfast Bar?
Well, people were complaining there was an overgrown mint bush on the other side of Bridgepark. So I was thinking, maybe I could help with that. And we also needed a restaurant, so that gave me the greatest idea of a mint breakfast bar.
This restaurant has been here for quite some time. Tell us about the early days in Bridgepark.
Well, we would get, it would be very busy in the mornings because prospectors and everybody else would be in such a hurry they would just grab their breakfast and then leave. So it was very commotional and crazy in the mornings and also at the night times.
You got to see firsthand how this town grew. What were some of the buildings that were built in those days?
Well, we needed more people were coming, so we needed more buildings, of course. And so John, the builder, he started building lots of big, nice houses with logs and bricks and sticks. And that was actually very helpful for us because some of these people needed homes and houses. So he was very nice and considerate of the people.
And he built most of these houses that we're seeing right now.
Yes, he did.
Thank you very much for speaking with us today, Abigail.
You're welcome.
I'm here now joined by John, the builder mentioned by Abigail. How are you, John?
Very good, thank you.
John, describe a normal day in the life of a builder in Bridgepark.
Well, normally the first day I'll get the blueprints out the first day, and then the second day I would get the supplies, and depending on the size of the house, it would take about 4 to 7 days to build it.
Sounds interesting. John, why did you come to Bridgepark?
Well, I came here because I heard the golden. Well, I didn't have so much money, and I wanted to have a little more luxurious life, so that's why I came.
But interestingly, you were not a prospector, you were a builder.
Yes.
And the town grew quickly.
Yes, I'd say so.
The gold rush, as has been widely reported, only lasted 10 years. Times are changing in Bridgepark, and people are going to have to find new ways to make a living. What does the future hold for you?
Well, I think they'd have to change from panning to fishing or something, like purse net fishing.
How does purse net fishing work?
Well, it is kind of like a bag net that they have. They reel, and there's a wheel, and they unwind it when they find a school of fish, and then they bring it, and then they slowly reel in until the fish are at the top of the water, and then they just throw it onto the boat.
Opinion is divided. Why do you think that fishing represents the best future for Bridgepark?
Well, fishing, it isn't as harmful to the environment as other resources can be.
Thank you very much, John.
And that's not the only thing that's changing.
I'm joined again by Abby. Abby has a very different vision for the future from John the Builder. Hi, Abby.
Hi.
Abby, what do you see as the future of Bridgepark?
I see shaft mining. I don't see fishing because fishing still might harm the environment if we still fish too much, and then there will not be any more fish, and that's harmful for the environment.
What are the advantages of shaft mining?
The advantages, you can get more gold.
Are there any disadvantages to this form of mining?
Plenty. The disadvantages is that it's dangerous, very dangerous. The shaft can collapse, and the second one is it's very expensive to get all the machines to drill a hole into the ground.
But still, you think it represents the best future for Bridgepark?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Peter Simlington back with George Ose. George Ose, your career has changed since the gold disappeared. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Well, the gold disappeared, and now I'm more going into tourism now. So I've got my own hotel, and people stay here, and I've teamed up with Abigail, and she gives them complimentary breakfast, and I pay her for that.
That sounds fantastic. George Ose, your vision of the future of Bridgepark is that the town turn to forestry. Can you tell us why you think that this is the best route for the town?
Because it's kind of beneficial for all of us. Because it means materials for John, more extensions to my hotel for me, and then that means more people can stay, which means more money for Abigail. So I think the three of us are the main businessmen and business ladies, and so I think that, yeah, that's why.
What kinds of trees will you be harvesting?
We will be doing pine, spruce, and fir.
There's many different ways of harvesting trees. Which way do you plan to use here?
I plan to use, I plan to use clear cut because it's just easier and you get lots more.
Are there any disadvantages to this form of logging?
It's kind of hard on the environment, but you get great advantages.
Thank you very much, George.
Thank you.
It was founded by Georgios in 1869. Georgios moved to the region with his family after he discovered gold in the area. In the mid-1870s, the town grew. Builders, pharmacists, firefighters, doctors, and others moved to this newly wealthy place. By 1880, most of the gold was gone. A hotel opened in town, and people took up other work as well. Some people became selective loggers. Fishers also started as an industry, using purse nets to catch salmon. Gold and copper mines opened using shaft mining. The town has run out of gold. The people will have to make hard decisions for their town if they want to keep their town town. What do you think will happen next?
I tell you, logging is the best thing for this town. We can't go with mining or fishing. Fishing is too, nerve-wracking, and mining is too dangerous.
Well,
We won't get-
logging might be too dangerous too. Somebody could get squished under a log.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like timber.
And also, it's very hard on the environment.
So,
Exactly.
if we kill out everyone in the town, what will our town be? Just the three of us. And we
Yeah,
can't
so
have
that's
that.
why we need